That's probably the only Zelda game I have not seen a playthrough of. So
Shameless plug on my own channel, but I do have a Let's Play that you could go cringely watch because it was from like
okay.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay, Lemmy and Iggy. All right, who do we
We
want
do
to
it
be
next.
next? Do we want to take a break
Yeah.
from the Koopalings, or do we want to keep going on the Koopalings?
Maybe one more set and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
Because they're just so annoying.
I guess we can do.
Are there any other pairs?
I mean, it's hard to say because it depends on where you see them. Because like, technically, like in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, Ludwig and Larry are a duo for a boss fight. So if we want to do
Okay.
Ludwig and Larry, we could.
We can do those.
Who do you want to do? I'll let you pick this time.
I'll do Larry. He looks less creepy.
Less
I don't know, they're both
creepy?
creepy. They're both creepy.
What the heck? Why you treat him like that? How rude. God, Echo, not everybody can look as stylish as you.
Oh, as my me that I made like a minute before we started the playthrough.
I don't know that, and just your IRL looks. I mean, nobody can look as dashing as you. Okay, like.
Oh yes, like I was in the grandmother outfit for HEDQ's golf with your grandmother.
Exactly. Oh man. You know what's sad is that it's no matter anybody complimenting you on that would actually sound like more like an insult.
You look like a good grandma.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you literally be like, you really pull off being a good grandma, and it's like that's basically just like people telling you like you look old enough to be a grandma or something. I don't know. It doesn't sound very good.
Do you think you'd be a good grandma, Jason?
Hell yeah, you know it.
Hell yeah.
I've seen lots of things in my day.
Do you like cats?
No, I hate them.
Oh no.
Nope,
No cats in your
I
future.
can't be a crazy cat lady anymore. Oh yeah, I still gotta show you that moment. You know what? That's definitely something we'll do after this session. Show you that great Joey grandma moment, the moment that it all started.
Oh.
I watched it last night and I was like, dude, I forgot to show her this.
Did you send it to him?
No, I did not,
You
because
should
the
post
file,
in the Discord server.
the file is apparently too big.
Oh,
Because
no.
God forbid Discord ever have anything that's that small. Anyway, we're starting the Turnip Cup, by the way, viewers. If you didn't see that, I love our conversations, but it's like I also feel like I gotta give context where context is due,
When you do the episode splits, yeah.
and whatnot, like, because I don't want people. Also, Donkey Kong the best musical, man. We're in New York Minute. This is another tour track, and it's based off, obviously, New York City. And I love the way they represent New York City in this, honestly. I'm a theater
Have you ever been
I'm a theater
in real
kid.
life?
No. I've wanted to go because there's so many movies that, ironically take place in New York City.
So many movies, yeah.
Like, friggin' the Smurfs took place in New York City. Enchanted took place in New York City. I know Blue's Big City Adventure took place in New York City, but that one also made sense because it was about Josh auditioning for a Broadway musical, and so it made sense to be in New York City because that's where Broadway is.
I saw Elf recently for the holidays. Also New York.
Was that really?
I believe so.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
This horse is...
You're not Santa.
Oh, already over. This is the
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not too long of a track. Some of the tour tracks aren't that long. Oh man, now we're going back even further. We're going to the first Mario Kart with Mario Circuit 3 from Super Nintendo.
Ooh,
Super Mario
we're
Kart, the
very
very first Mario Kart ever made. I will say it's crazy that Mario Kart is like the one kart racing franchise that has like withstood the test of time. I will say Sonic, I'm proud that we're getting another Sonic racing game. I guess Sonic kind of has done it, but Sonic also didn't start racing until like mid-2000s. But we're apparently getting a whole, because they announced it like just sneakily during the Game Awards. They announced, I believe it's Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I believe is what they called it. And
I didn't even know Sonic had a racing game.
Yep. Sonic Racing. It started as Sega, I believe, actually. It started as Sega All-Stars Racing, and then became Team Sonic Racing and everything, and pretty much from there it's kind of been its own mini franchise. But yeah, it's Cross Worlds, I believe is what it's called, which a lot of people are thinking that means that it could have some relation to Prime, which is like the Sonic cartoon that released on Netflix. But honestly, I think it would be fun if it was like an excuse for, you know, to have crossovers with like franchises that have done stuff with Sonic.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But then again, I feel like Mario, unless Mario was the first thing on the name, I don't think they would actually have a crossover with Mario that didn't have, you know, Mario in the first part of the name. Because you notice,
that's true. They would advertise that.
You notice how like the franchise Mario and Sonic literally had Mario as the like, you know, first name.
Opener.
Yeah, the first name in the thing. That, I did not throw that the right way. Shit.
I used my mushroom right as the shell was hitting. That was a very dumb decision.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That and there's a new SpongeBob game supposed to be announced or either coming out this year. Stupid.
I've been wanting to play Battle for Bikini Bottom casually. I bought it on sale, but
You just
haven't gotten around to playing
haven't
it.
gotten around to playing it. I definitely would
Yeah, too many
recommend
games
it.
to
It's
play.
like the game. It is like the best SpongeBob game to pick up, honestly. And then if you enjoy that one, Cosmic Shake is pretty much the same, but a little, a more original story as opposed to a remake. All right, time for Calamari Desert.
I haven't picked the wrong track in a while, so we're doing good there.
We're doing grape. No, we're doing bananas.
No, we're doing apples?
Apples and bananas. I hate that I had to instinctively think of a CocoMelon song. I hate it so much.
Oh, was that CocoMelon? I've actually never seen CocoMelon.
Good, you don't want to.
I've just heard
For the love of God, save your brain. Well, it's like literally,
Why have
it's
you
because
subjected yourself to
my nieces.
that makes sense.
My niece was obsessed with it.
I don't have any small children in my life, so.
Yeah, and apparently it's like crack for kids. Pretty much, it's been exposed as that.
Crack for kids.
I mean, it pretty
CocoMelon.
much is. It's like literally kids are so obsessed with CocoMelon. It's like they literally just want to watch nothing but CocoMelon. It's like literally, it's like crack for kids.
I mean, that was like any kids TV show though, right?
No, because the difference is that CocoMelon literally just teaches baby songs At least with like stuff like Blue's Clues and Dora, you actually have educational value to it.
Is there no education in CocoMelon?
Not to me, at least. I don't know, like, it's learning life lesson, like, little kids learning, like, lessons in song form or something, but I don't know, it just, there wasn't, like, any interaction, you know, that's what I think is important in a kid's educational show, is interaction, like, showing the kids that, like, they can answer a question, and, you know, it's okay if they get it wrong, because, like, they will learn together. And so it's like, I think that's important. Also, I'm noticing you are having very unfortunate setback there.
Yeah, I'm not doing good on this track. This is just weird to me. There's so many paths.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like, to me, there's very important elements that need to be there. And I'm sorry, but CocoMelon may be for kids, but it's like there's not really an educational value there. It's like, technically, you know, as a kid, I watched until I was like 8 to 10 years old. I watched Teletubbies, but like I can definitely say as an adult, going back and looking at it, it's like there's small educational value there for babies, but there's like no other educational value to it. Oh boy, time for Waluigi Pinball, which is from DS.
I just got back from a pinball arcade. It just had, I kid you not, hundreds of pinball machines lined up in rows. Old retro ones, new ones. It was so good. If you're ever in Las Vegas, make sure to check out the Pinball Hall of Fame.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah. This was definitely one of my favorite courses on the DS.
I remember, like, I don't even know if I gave you context as to why I texted you what I did, that when you told me you were in Vegas. I was like, don't do anything stupid in Vegas. Don't do anything Vegas related in Vegas or whatever.
What could I possibly do in Vegas?
I don't know. I was making. I think I did explain it, but it's like I was making the joke of like, but it wouldn't have really worked or anything like that. But I was like making a joke of like, you know, how like one of the most common things people do in Vegas is just get drunk and get married. That's pretty much what I was pointing at. Like I was poking at was like, don't do the Vegas stuff. Don't do the stupid Vegas stuff that people do.
I would have to go with someone though, or do people just get married to strangers?
I honestly don't know. I feel like that's gotta be a common thing in Vegas, honestly.
Just you wake up and you're married the next day?
Honestly, because why the hell would you get married in Vegas? Like, everybody's drunk when they're getting married in Vegas, so like, why would you get married regularly in Vegas? That just sounds like a really stupid idea. Because you're like pretty much pouring your...
The easiest way, you don't have to wait for anything. Like, you can just go and be married within a few minutes.
Yeah, but that sounds silly. I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree. I would want, like, an actual ceremony instead of Elvis saying my vows.
Well, do you take her? Do you take this woman to be your lawful wife? And do you?
I guess if you dress up in costumes. Also, I got
and do you
star
take
in
this
second
man
place.
to be your lawful husband? Well, by the power invested in me and my blue suede shoes, I pronounce you man and wife. Oh, you ain't that.
I feel like you would be a very good. I don't know what the person's called that
Vegas or Elvis or officiator or
yeah, you'd be a good Elvis officiator.
Officiate, yeah, it's officiator. Oh, bye-bye. You know, I gotta say one of my favorite Elvis impersonators, and it's like, I think it's just because they wrote his character this way, is Johnny Bravo. I love Johnny Bravo.
I never actually watched that show, but
there was a Scooby-Doo. There was apparently a Scooby-Doo and Johnny Bravo crossover episode, and one of my favorite scenes from it was this moment where Velma and Johnny both knocked into each other, and they both lost their glasses, and they both put on each other's glasses, and Velma's just like. It's like, oh, I can't see, I've gone blind. and then Johnny like jumps off screen and like switches their glasses because like obviously he doesn't want to see anybody to see him without his glasses because like before that moment Velma's like, my glasses, I can't see without my glasses, and then Johnny's like, my glasses, I can't be seen without my glasses. And so then he looks at Velma and he's like, now I'm only gonna say this once, do not touch the glasses. There's also like one of the most probably like we're glad that Johnny Bravo never premiered in 2024 or anything like that, because there's like one of the most controversial jokes ever, and it's like when they're explaining the 16th Amendment, I think it was, which is like the one that gives women the right to vote, and he's like why do they go and do that? I didn't think chicks like to vote. And I'm just like, yep, that's definitely
a different time.
That's definitely something that would get shat on in nowadays.